Okay, so throttle hold is down there. It's active when I lift that off. It'll only start 3D when I put it up to the centre there. Beeper there if I need it. There's a blue tack over the beeper so it's not loud in my house right now. And then that's disable 3D mode at the top, so I can still fly normal mode with this. Let's just put that into normal mode. Perfectly normal. Now, as I understand it, if you've got your quad in 3D mode and you deactivate into normal mode, you're getting half the stick resolution that you would normally get. It's still a long full stick. Now it feels okay to fly with now, but I haven't flown back to back with it. So I'd say it's a good workaround if you need to 3D mode, throttle to the middle. Actually just slightly above so they don't spin negative when they spin if they do. Now, these feel to me like they go a lot slower at the lowest RPM than the Grasshopper. Interesting. Now these red bottoms feel like they've got less power than the Grasshopper motors. Is that alright with you, mate? In your park? Is he friendly? Yeah? Oh, sorry. That's how it looks rock hard, so I wanted to be sure before I give him my hand. No worries, no worries. That's they're flying Scooby snacks normally, innit? No worries. See you later. Yeah, as I was saying, this feels like it's got noticeably less power than the Grasshopper motors. They're rated the same, 2205, 2300. But I'm not sure whether these motors can put out a lot more with the Triblades on 30 amp ESCs. This is something that I need to try. Like, are these motors just not as good with Triblades as other 2300s? 2300, 2205 specifically? Or is it just because they're limited by 20 amp ESCs? What I'm still confused at a little bit is if you put 5045 two blades on this, I get way more performance than the other quads. So yeah, less power, but there's no glitches at the low end. Like, I can feather the throttle either way. I mean, it's twitching a tiny little bit when I'm really stuttering around that midpoint, but I can't get the quad to do anything. It shouldn't. I'm going to give this battery a break because it's my really bad nanotech. That was a really, really bad one. But yeah, that flies pretty good, 3D. I can't get any glitches around centre throttle. I'm still a little perplexed how these motors put out way more than any others with the same spec that I've come across on 2-blade props. But they're pretty anemic on 3-blade props. The grasshopper leaves it for dust on 3 blades. The only difference really is, apart from the brand of motor, is the ESC, the 20 amp ESCs on this. I haven't flown these motors on 30 amp ESCs yet. Now I've just got a building that has these motors on 30 amp ESCs, so I'm really excited to get that one 3D as well and find out what's going on there. Is it just this motor type specifically? It's just what it's good and what it's bad at, or is it the ESC has something to play in there? Because I'd expect them both to get a lot better on ESCs, but is the power curve just wrong for 2-blade props on other motors or 3-blade props on these motors? We'll see. Cyclic's certainly a bit more responsive, and they seem to track a bit better as well than Triblades on here. I think I like these better than Triblades on this. They don't seem any worse on power. And they're super responsive. They track really well in funnels. I mean, so Triblades fly better than the 2 blades, but they've got a lot less power. But the quad blades fly better than the free blades, and they don't really feel like they've got less power. I wonder what they're like for reversing. That switching's nice. So odd. But if there's one thing I've learned from trying a bunch of different props and a bunch of different motors, I have no clue which prop's going to work great on which motor, because these work better than Triblades considerably in reverse, but not as good as the 2-blade. I have no idea how much power they'll draw compared to the two blades, but that's a pretty poor battery and it's only just warm, so... So for this quad, two blades is going to give me the most power, but four blades is going to give me a great tune. I'm not sure what the anomaly with threes is, but still to try sixes on here and see if that makes any difference.